on.
Where the rooms at? Tell me where they hide it. Microsoft Teams got the connections we're riding. Clicking on the app, but I'm lost in this maze. I need that conference vibe for the collab craze.
Marin, it's Friday.
Good Friday.
Happy Friday.
It's a birthday Friday.
It's a birthday. There is a 50th birthday that we are celebrating today. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit older than that, so can I think of Microsoft as something that I have to yell at and send to their room every once in a while?
No, 50 years old. We're kind of approaching retirement. We said that last week, but very excited to join you today. So
yeah, let's talk first. Marin, where are you going to be next week?
I think I'm going to be with you in New York City. This is a do not miss. We're going to have a lot of friends with us in New York City, so don't miss out on the party. Essentially,
I'm
right?
really excited. There's still time to sign up. There's a couple of spots left that we actually have dates April 9th and 10th in New York City. If you're there, make sure to come through. We've got a whole bunch of things planned, and you can only see these things when you're inside of New York City with us. I'm going to be doing some special things that you can see on the screen there and everything else. Marin, I know you have some stuff planned, but like I said, there's still time. If you are a Microsoft seller and you have customers in New York City, make sure that they know about this. If you are a Microsoft seller and you want to come yourself, make sure to sign up for this. If you are a customer in New York City and you want to come to this, make sure to sign up for this. There's a whole bunch of new information we'll be sending out, and there's a whole bunch of even Microsoft personnel that will be flying in for this as well. Speaking of flying in, we have an event out in Redmond that we're going to be doing soon, May 13th and 14th too, Marin.
I just booked my flight. There's a very small audience availability. If you are interested in joining us in person, this is taking place the week of May 12th. But we've already got several hundred of you that have joined up to join us virtually. So this is our skilling event of the year. If you're a technical guru and you're working on anything converged communications, whether it be rooms, phone, places, and a little bit of Copilot flavored in there, do not miss it. It'll be fun.
The registration, aka.ms/ConvergeComms Bootcamp 25. That's for the virtual side. If you got an invitation to the in-person, or if you want an invitation to the in-person, that is going quickly because there is limited room out in Redmond. We always have a good time. We do the virtual stuff in the morning, and then we do a whole bunch of things for those that are in person in the afternoon. So make sure to sign up for that. That's the boot camp where you're going to take your badge. You're going to get everything afterwards as well. Marin, policy changes for Microsoft Teams devices using DCF. We love our acronyms. DCF, Device Code Flow Authentication. There's a new blog post up for policy changes. You'll have 45 days to evaluate and configure these policies. Make sure to get on this because this is something that may affect your devices. Understanding as a Teams room admin exactly what's there is very important. And keynotes, Marin.
Yeah.
Communication and collaboration. Ilya did this keynote at Enterprise Connect. They've been kind enough. They've actually put it up on YouTube. So you can watch the whole thing from start to finish.
Not a bootleg version, because we did see Tom
Arundel. We're not allowed to talk about that, Marin. We're not allowed to talk about that.
Real version.
This is an on-demand version. Ilya's out there, and he's talking about all the new capabilities in Teams. As you can see, slide decks and everything are there. We talk about Teams rooms all the time, and you can't talk about Teams rooms without Intune. So what's new in Microsoft Intune in 2025? One of the things that I pulled out is this new scenario from Microsoft Intune Remote Help. Really cool feature. You know, if you're helping customers do things and everything else, this is something you want to look at. Always stay up to date on Intune when you're doing Teams rooms because that is an important part. And 50, Marin. New Teams backgrounds are available for the 50th. Yeah. I don't know how many games of Minesweeper I've played. I don't know how many times I've had that little box pop up infinitely in the background on Windows devices. I don't see as much in Windows 11 as I used to in the past, which is great to see. But again, 50 years and you can download some of your favorite backgrounds there. Our friends at Shure also had a big week this week, Marin.
Yeah, newly certified devices. I had the opportunity to join Shure in Charlotte this week. Doing a road show, so there'll be opportunities. We'll talk about that later. But this is basically 4 new kits. certified. It's basically Shore bundled up with the full MTR solution. It's actually a Windows solution, and it's got various Hudley cameras bundled in for any need that you have, basically. So meeting rooms covered from small all the way to divisible rooms.
Flows right off the tongue. IMXRX, Marin. 30, 50, 70, 80. IMXRX, Marin. Right off the tongue. Congratulations, Shore. Now, we talked about the technical boot camp that's coming up and everything else, but so many people attended the sales boot camp, and we know that many of you are in progress for your test right now. So we want to help you. We're going to give you a question that you may be presented on this test and help you understand exactly why the answer is what it is. Now, Marin, which of the following statements is or are true? Now, that's a key. There may be multiple answers here, but is it? Took roughly 3 months for ChatGPT to reach 100 million users. Is it? Took roughly 12 months for the internet to reach 100 million users. Same number, different timelines. It took roughly 1 year to reach 100 million mobile phone users. Now, those three are pretty there, or is it all the above? Marin, what say you?
I say A, 3 months for ChatGPT, which I wish it said Copilot instead of ChatGPT, but either way, 3 months and that many users is quite impressive. It shows you the momentum of AI and the quick update.
This is back at the end of last year. AI has only progressed and gotten even more aggressive in its timelines and everything else. Now, if you want to take your badge test, https://aka.ms/Teams Room Sales Badge, you'll be presented 50 questions out of 100. A passing grade is 80%. Make sure to do that. Marin, what's new in Copilot came out this week as well, the full blog. Copilot is unbelievable in the amount that is progressing. You can now use Copilot during Teams calls without turning on transcriptions or recordings. This is just one of the many things that's inside of the blog. This is a good one.
A really good one. I think that was heavily requested, especially if you're coming from an organization that's got, a lot of private conversations. This is a high level ask for a lot of companies. So I think this is one that people were waiting for, and I'm excited about it personally. But what's new in Copilot? What's new in Intune? What's new in CMD? Like, we've got all these what's new links to keep track of. It's awesome.
We got all these what's new, and that eases us into the AI prompt of the week with our friend Dave. He's got a whole bunch of new things to do. Michael, please go ahead and roll that tape.
Welcome back to AI Prompt of the Week. This week, I was speaking on a panel, and someone in the audience made a great observation. They'd received emails where 3 different people had used AI to write the email, and all of the emails sounded like they came from the same person. That's a real concern. While tools like Copilot are getting better at learning your voice and retaining it across sessions, there's one simple thing you can do right now that makes AI-generated content sound a lot more like you. Let's take a look. In Microsoft Word, I open a blank document and I paste in writing samples that feel authentically me. For example, I'll include an email where I describe a workflow or a process, another where I give advice or help to solve a problem, and another where I provide a status update for a project that my team's working on. I also include longer form content, a blog post, an article that I had published, and a research summary that I conducted. Basically, anything that reflects how you naturally write can be included, especially the kind of writing that I want help with from the AI. Now, when I use Copilot, I give it a prompt like this. Please reference Dave's writing sample and incorporate my style and tone into the draft. That simple instruction makes a big difference. And of course, no matter what Copilot creates, I always take the time to review and fine-tune it. I want to make sure it reflects my voice, because whether I typed it or my AI did, I need to own every word. And that's this week's AI Prompt of the Week. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who you think might find value. I'll see you next time.
Great example to help your AI sound like you, Marin.
A horrible idea, right?
I wonder who writes his t-shirts. I wonder if he's going to come up with Copilot wrote this at some point as well. But that and all of our other AI prompts of the week can be found on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Teams Tech Talk. Make sure to subscribe and you'll get all of the weekly things. Now let's talk a little bit about roadmaps. So the first thing, we talked about what's new in Copilot blog. Well, at the end of that, Marin, there's a whole section that describes about where to find Copilot roadmap items. You can not only find Copilot roadmap for Windows, but also web, Android, iOS, and Mac. They're all separated, or you can look at every single feature. This is a great addition to us, helping to amplify exactly what's new out there with Copilot. And this one, Maren, speaker recognition and attribution in Microsoft Teams rooms on Android. It's out.
This is April, this month. It's out. It's so exciting. Big ask for a lot of our user groups here. And so this is one, if you've got an Android device, you can expect speaker recognition to come to you by the end of the month. Very exciting.
Absolutely. Starting to roll out there. Also a new one, face recognition in Teams rooms on Windows with cloud and teleframe. Just like all of AI, Maren, things get better. We no longer have to rely on just specific devices. Now we can actually do things in the cloud and deliver it out there as well. Also, Copilot generated summaries for call transfers on Microsoft Teams phone on Android. This is a phone item, but it's important to sort of point out that on our Converge communications path. We got a whole bunch of things that we're doing, Maren. Sure, our friends at Shure are having a road show. They're continuing to go out and show their new latest Microsoft Teams room kits. They got a whole bunch of dates coming up. Microsoft Build, have you registered yet, Maren?
I have not. Thank you for the reminder.
Microsoft Build, May 19th to 22nd. It is coming up fast, but we'll go ahead and make sure that you go ahead and register for that. I will be doing a whole bunch of sessions at InfoComm, which is coming up in June. Make sure to go ahead and sign up for InfoComm, and I will see you there. We're going to have Ilya on a fireside chat next week with Tom Arbanoth, so make sure to go with that, April 10th. At the usual time, https teamsfireside.chat. And again, Maren, we're going to be in New York City next week.
Not too late to sign up. There's a few open spots left. So if you are in the area, this is a do not miss. There's lots of content, lots of presenters, and we're covering various Microsoft solutions. So Rooms, Phone, I believe we've got Azure, we've got education. I mean, we're covering it from top to bottom. So do not miss it.
Microsoft Solutions World Cloud Collaboration and AI devices with Copilot. Everything's in there. Again, New York City, if you are there. Maren, I want to say to everybody that's out there, thank you for the comments. Thank you for joining us every morning at 9 a.m. on Friday. We hit it. It's 10 minutes in, 12 minutes in, actually. But there. Michael, have a great weekend. Maren, have a great weekend. And with that, take us out of here, Michael. Roll that clip.
Where them rooms at? Tell me where they hiding. Microsoft Teams got the connections we're riding. Clicking on the app, but I'm lost in this maze. I need that conference vibe for the collab craze. Where them rooms at? Tell me where they hiding. Microsoft Teams got the connections we're riding. Clicking on the app, but I'm lost in this maze. I need that conference vibe for the collab craze.